At Liberty Way, Hereford manager Pete Beadle, second clean sheet in a row. Was it a little bit frustrating perhaps for you tonight?
Not frustrating, no. I think we've played a full-time team, and I think that showed second half. Certainly as the game wore on, they still looked fairly strong, and we had one or two that tired. I think it was a lot of emotion on Saturday with home game, new league, new division, drained one or two maybe in the heat, and obviously we've got here tonight. And I thought first half we totally dominated the game, and obviously second half there was no way they were going to come out second half and let us do the same as we'd done first half. So we knew they were going to step the tempo up. I was a little bit disappointed with the fact that we didn't control that a little bit better, or didn't handle that a little bit better than we did. But again, Martin's not had a save to make. Just asked him then, do you have how many saves? He said not one. So we've not had a save to make. So we were a little bit disappointed in the fact that we didn't take most of our chances first half in our possession. But like we said, clean sheet, 4 points on the board, 2 clean sheets, and we're happy because we looked fairly solid throughout the game, even though they upped the energy a little bit. I'd have said it was probably 50-50 second half, but we're just a bit frustrated that we didn't take our chance first half when we had so much domination.
Was the most pleasing aspect for you keeping and retaining the ball, keeping that possession, especially in the first half?
The first half it was, yeah. I mean that's the way we've always tried to play. We want to play nice and slick. Obviously, pitch is good, but the grass is very long, so it slowed it down a little bit at times. But like I said, I thought we totally dominated the first half in the way that we played. I thought we mixed it up great. We sometimes went a little bit longer, or we went big diagonally. But when we got it down on the floor, we moved it really well. And we had a couple of half chances. We didn't really create a real, what we call a clear-cut chance. So that's why it was disappointing, because we had so much possession and we really stretched them and moved them around the pitch. So we're just a little bit frustrated, if you like, that we didn't make the most of that.
Another positive was probably the flank play of the two fullbacks, both Danny Greenslade and Kieran Thomas. So they look as though they love to get forward.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we've brought them in. I mean, Kieran, we could do. We're asking him to go forward a little bit more. At times he tends to sit back a little bit because he's a natural defender. So we want him to go forward a little bit more if possible. But like I said, he's him and Danny are still getting used to everybody. They're still it's still new. Obviously, last year we had Cameron and James and Jimmy on the other side, and Jimmy had been with us for 3 years. So it was like part of the furniture, if you like. But these two have come in. Their attitude has been great. Their performances have been solid. Like I said, we just like a little bit more quality from both of them in the final third, and that's what we're asking. That's what we're asking of them now.
Are there any knocks after that game tonight that Hereford fans should be worried about?
I don't think worried about. I think there was always knocks and kicks and bumps and bruises and stuff like that as the game. Certainly they upped the tempo second half and started to put their foot in a little bit more. But I think it'll be the usual stiffness and achy bodies on Thursday, and we'll work around that on Thursday and get prepared, ready for Saturday.
Still no Keon Raphael? How close is he? I know I keep asking you.
Yeah, no.
How close is he?
Well, again, we don't know. He hasn't travelled tonight because again we want to give him as much rest and chance to recover. He did a bit of work on Saturday and was still feeling it a little bit, but not as much as the week before. And unfortunately, it is just slowly. Unfortunately, we just got to be careful. I mean, we just said then afterwards it would have been lovely to have him out here tonight because again he's also another one that can unlock defences with his play. We're not quite there yet with everybody, but like I said, obviously Mac has had a bit of an interrupted pre-season, Calvin the same, so there's one or two there that aren't quite up to speed just yet, and they looked, obviously certainly Mac looked a bit tired in the second half there, so but we're almost there, and we've been really pleased with the performances in the last 2 games, so we're in a good place at the moment.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.